In the journey of life, there are moments when we experience isolation, times when we feel separated from the world, from our friends, and even from our purpose. It can be a challenging and confusing experience, often leading us to question why we find ourselves in such solitude. Yet, it is essential to recognize that this isolation is not a punishment, but rather a divine strategy designed to prepare us for the blessings that are to come. Consider the nature of the seasons. There are times when the earth lies dormant beneath a blanket of snow, seemingly lifeless. Yet beneath that surface, seeds are germinating, roots are spreading, and the promise of new life is unfolding. This cycle of dormancy is necessary for the flourishing that will follow in the spring. Similarly, in our lives, moments of isolation serve as a critical period for growth, preparation, and renewal. During these times of isolation, we are often stripped of distractions and external influences that may cloud our judgment and obscure our vision. In the hustle and bustle of life, it is easy to lose sight of our true purpose and the blessings waiting for us. Isolation allows us to step back and reevaluate our priorities. It compels us to confront the deepest parts of ourselves, fostering introspection and self-discovery. When we are alone, we are left with our thoughts, our dreams, and our desires, prompting us to consider what we truly want in life. Moreover, isolation can serve as a crucible for transformation. In the quiet moments of solitude, we are invited to engage in deep reflection, prayer, and meditation. It is during these times that we can seek clarity about our path and our purpose. We may discover hidden talents, passions, or callings that have been overshadowed by the noise of daily life. This period of introspection equips us with the understanding we need to embrace our future blessings fully. We learn to cultivate patience and resilience, essential qualities for navigating the challenges that may accompany our blessings. Consider the lives of those who have received significant blessings in their lives. Many of them have undergone seasons of isolation. Think of the great leaders, visionaries, and innovators who have made profound impacts on the world. Often their stories include a time of solitude where they wrestled with their thoughts and ideas, sought wisdom, and aligned themselves with their true purpose. It was during these solitary moments that they received clarity, insight, and the strength to pursue their visions. Their isolation became a catalyst for their blessings. Furthermore, isolation can lead to divine revelation. When we distance ourselves from the noise and chaos of life, we become more attuned to the whispers of the divine. In moments of silence, we create space for guidance, inspiration, and insight to enter our hearts and minds. It is as if we are tuning our spiritual antennas to receive messages that may have eluded us in the midst of distraction. These revelations often serve as the roadmap to our blessings, illuminating the path we are meant to take. Isolation also serves to deepen our relationship with ourselves and ultimately with the divine. In solitude, we can examine our fears, doubts, and insecurities, allowing us to confront and overcome the barriers that stand between us and our blessings. This process of self-examination is not always easy, but it is necessary. By engaging with our inner selves, we can shed old beliefs that no longer serve us and make room for new truths. This inner work strengthens our character and equips us with the resilience needed to handle the weight of the blessings that are on the horizon. Additionally, isolation fosters a sense of dependence on the divine. When we find ourselves alone, we often turn to a higher power for guidance and support. It is in these moments of vulnerability that we realize our need for something greater than ourselves. This dependence leads to a deeper faith, one that is rooted in trust and surrender. As we learn to rely on the divine during our times of isolation, we prepare our hearts to receive the blessings that will follow. We become more open and receptive, allowing the divine to work through us in ways we may not have previously imagined. Moreover, isolation provides an opportunity for us to redefine our understanding of success and fulfillment. In a world that often equates worth with achievement and external validation, isolation encourages us to turn inward and explore what truly matters. It invites us to consider our values, our relationships, and our sense of purpose. As we gain clarity about our true desires, we can let go of societal expectations and pursue the blessings that align with our authentic selves. During periods of isolation, we are also given the gift of time. Time to reflect, to dream, and to plan. This is a unique opportunity to invest in our personal growth, whether through education, skill development, or self-care. While the world outside may seem chaotic and busy, we can use this time to nurture our potential and prepare ourselves for the blessings that await us. By engaging in activities that enrich our minds and spirits, we set the stage for greater opportunities to enter our lives. Furthermore, isolation can teach us the importance of gratitude. When we are alone, we often have the chance to reflect on what we have and what we desire. This perspective shift can help us cultivate a grateful heart. Gratitude opens our eyes to the blessings we may have overlooked in our daily lives. It allows us to recognize that even in moments of solitude, there are gifts to be found, lessons learned, insights gained, and personal growth achieved. A grateful heart prepares us to receive even more blessings as we become aware of the abundance that already exists in our lives. Isolation, while challenging, can also serve as a powerful catalyst for community. As we engage in our journey of self-discovery and personal growth, we may begin to attract like-minded individuals who resonate with our newfound purpose. When we emerge from our seasons of solitude, we often find ourselves surrounded by a supportive community that uplifts and encourages us. These relationships can enhance our blessings as we share our journeys and support one another in realizing our dreams. It is essential to understand that the process of isolation is not meant to be permanent. Just as the seasons change, so too do our experiences. The isolation we encounter serves a specific purpose to prepare us for the blessings that are on the horizon. It is a necessary step in the journey toward fulfillment and purpose. As we embrace this season of solitude, we can remain hopeful and expectant for what is to come. In conclusion, the journey of life is filled with twists and turns, moments of joy, and periods of isolation. While these times of solitude may feel challenging, it is crucial to recognize that they serve a divine purpose. Through isolation, we gain clarity, engage in self-discovery, and deepen our relationship with the divine. We prepare ourselves to receive the blessings that await us, equipped with the wisdom, resilience, and gratitude necessary to embrace the fullness of our lives. Embracing isolation as a sacred space for growth allows us to step into the next chapter of our journey with confidence and anticipation, ready to embrace the abundance that is rightfully ours. In our journey through life, we often encounter periods of isolation that can feel uncomfortable and disorienting. During these times, we may grapple with feelings of loneliness, confusion, and even despair. Yet, it is crucial to recognize that these moments of solitude are not merely accidents or unfortunate events. They serve a profound purpose. Isolation is a divine strategy that prepares us for the blessings that are destined to unfold in our lives. This preparation, though challenging, is essential for personal growth and transformation. When we find ourselves isolated, the world around us fades away. Distractions diminish and the noise of everyday life quiets. In this stillness, we are confronted with our true selves. This confrontation is often uncomfortable because it requires us to face our fears, insecurities, and doubts head on. However, it is precisely in this confrontation that we find opportunities for growth. Without the clutter of external influences, we are given the chance to explore our inner landscape, gaining insights into who we are and what we truly desire. Isolation provides a unique environment for reflection. In a society that constantly bombards us with information and demands our attention, it can be easy to lose sight of our true purpose. The isolation we experience forces us to pause and reassess our lives. It compels us to ask important questions. What are my values? What brings me joy? What do I want to achieve? These questions are not always easy to answer, but they are essential for our personal development. By engaging in this introspection, we clarify our goals and aspirations, laying the groundwork for the blessings that will come our way. As we engage in this process of self-discovery, we may uncover talents, passions, and callings that we had previously overlooked. The quiet moments of isolation serve as fertile ground for creativity and inspiration. When the noise of the world is silenced, we can tap into our innermost thoughts and feelings, allowing new ideas to surface. Many great innovators and leaders throughout history have experienced periods of isolation that led to significant breakthroughs. These moments of solitude provided them with the clarity needed to pursue their visions and turn them into reality. Moreover, isolation offers us a chance to cultivate resilience. Life is filled with challenges and setbacks, and our ability to navigate these difficulties often determines our success. When we face isolation, we learn to rely on ourselves to develop inner strength and determination. We become more self-sufficient and resourceful, qualities that are vital for overcoming obstacles in our paths. This newfound resilience is an invaluable asset as we prepare to embrace the blessings that await us. During times of isolation, we also develop a deeper relationship with ourselves and the divine. In solitude, we have the opportunity to engage in prayer, meditation, and contemplation. These practices foster a sense of connection with something greater than ourselves. As we seek guidance and support, we cultivate a deeper faith, one that is rooted in trust and surrender. This relationship becomes a source of strength during our isolated periods, reminding us that we are not truly alone. The divine presence is always there, guiding us through our struggles and preparing us for what is to come. Furthermore, isolation allows us to detach from the expectations and judgments of others. In a world that often measures success by external standards, we may find ourselves conforming to societal norms rather than pursuing our true paths. Isolation liberates us from these constraints, allowing us to define success on our own terms. We are free to explore our interests and passions without the fear of judgment. This autonomy empowers us to make choices that align with our authentic selves, paving the way for the blessings that resonate with our true nature. It is important to acknowledge that isolation can be uncomfortable. The process of confronting our inner demons and uncertainties is not always pleasant. However, discomfort is often a precursor to growth. It pushes us out of our comfort zones and challenges us to become more resilient and adaptable. In these moments of discomfort, we develop a greater appreciation for the blessings that will come into our lives. We learn to cherish them because we understand the effort and journey that went into preparing for them. Additionally, isolation can help us develop a sense of gratitude. When we are alone, we often have the opportunity to reflect on our lives and the blessings we may have taken for granted. This reflection fosters an attitude of gratitude, enabling us to recognize the abundance that already exists in our lives. As we cultivate gratitude, we shift our focus from what we lack to what we have. This shift in perspective opens our hearts and minds to receive even more blessings as we become aware of the richness of our experiences. Isolation also provides us with the time and space to pursue personal growth. In our fast-paced world, it can be easy to neglect our own development in favor of external obligations and responsibilities. However, during periods of solitude, we can invest in ourselves. Whether through reading, learning new skills, or engaging in self-care, we can use this time to nurture our potential. The knowledge and insights we gain during these moments prepare us for the opportunities and challenges that lie ahead. Moreover, isolation can deepen our understanding of the importance of community. While solitude may feel isolating, it can also serve as a catalyst for building connections with like-minded individuals. As we engage in our journeys of self-discovery, we may attract those who resonate with our newfound purpose. These relationships can enhance our blessings, providing support, encouragement, and collaboration as we pursue our goals together. It is essential to approach isolation with an open heart and a willingness to embrace the lessons it brings. Each moment spent in solitude is an opportunity to grow, learn, and evolve. We must remember that isolation is not a permanent state, it is a necessary phase in our journey toward fulfillment. As we navigate these periods of solitude, we can remain hopeful and expectant for the blessings that are on the horizon. The isolation we experience serves a specific purpose, preparing us for the abundant life that awaits us. In the grand tapestry of life, isolation is but one thread. It is woven into the fabric of our experiences, shaping who we are and guiding us toward our destinies. By embracing isolation as a time of preparation, we can transform our perspective and approach these moments with gratitude and anticipation. We can view them as sacred opportunities to connect with our true selves, cultivate resilience, and deepen our relationship with the divine. As we move through life, we must remember that every experience, including moments of isolation, contributes to our growth and development. These periods allow us to shed old beliefs, confront our fears, and embrace our true potential. When we emerge from isolation, we do so stronger, wiser, and more prepared to embrace the blessings that await us. Ultimately, isolation as preparation for blessings is a journey of self-discovery and growth. It invites us to confront our inner landscapes, gain clarity about our true desires, and cultivate the resilience necessary to navigate the challenges of life. Embracing isolation as a sacred space for transformation allows us to step into the fullness of our lives, ready to receive the abundance that is rightfully ours. In the end, we emerge from these periods of solitude with a deeper appreciation for the blessings we receive, having prepared ourselves to fully embrace the richness of our experiences. In the cacophony of our daily lives, filled with responsibilities, obligations, and constant stimulation, moments of solitude can feel like rare gems hidden amidst a sea of distractions. We often overlook or shy away from solitude, fearing the silence it brings. However, it is in these quiet moments away from the noise and chaos that we find an incredible opportunity for clarity and self-discovery. Solitude, often misunderstood, is not merely a state of being alone. It is a profound and transformative experience that can lead to deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. The first step toward clarity is recognizing the importance of solitude in our lives. We live in a world that glorifies busyness. We are conditioned to think that our worth is tied to our productivity, our ability to multitask, and our constant engagement with others. Social media amplifies this pressure, portraying a reality where connection is equated with value. Yet the truth is that constant interaction can cloud our judgment and lead us away from our authentic selves. When we allow ourselves the space to be alone, we create an opportunity to step back from the influences that shape our thoughts and behaviors. In solitude, we can sift through the noise and distractions to uncover what truly matters to us. In solitude, we can explore our thoughts and feelings without judgment or external pressure. This exploration can take many forms: journaling, meditation, or simply sitting quietly with our thoughts. These practices can help us engage with our inner landscape, allowing us to identify our desires, fears, and dreams. Often, we rush through life without taking the time to reflect on what we truly want. We may find ourselves pursuing goals that align with societal expectations rather than our authentic desires. Solitude provides a much-needed pause, giving us the chance to ask ourselves important questions. What do I truly want? What are my core values? What makes me feel fulfilled? As we delve into these questions, we begin to peel back the layers of our identity. Solitude encourages self-examination, enabling us to confront aspects of ourselves that we may have ignored or suppressed. For many, this process can be daunting. It requires vulnerability and courage to face our insecurities and doubts. However, it is also incredibly liberating. By acknowledging our true selves, we can embrace our uniqueness and develop a clearer sense of purpose. This newfound clarity empowers us to make choices that align with our authentic selves, leading to greater fulfillment in our lives. Through solitude, we also develop a deeper understanding of our emotions. In the busyness of life, we often push our feelings aside, choosing instead to focus on external demands. This suppression can lead to emotional turmoil and confusion. Solitude provides a safe space for us to process our emotions, allowing us to confront and understand them more fully. Whether it's joy, sadness, anger, or fear, our feelings deserve our attention. By sitting with our emotions, we learn to acknowledge and validate them. This emotional awareness enhances our emotional intelligence, allowing us to respond to situations with greater empathy and understanding. Moreover, solitude fosters creativity. When we are alone, we are free from the constraints of societal expectations and the need for approval. This freedom allows our minds to wander, to explore new ideas and possibilities. Many artists, writers, and innovators have credited solitude as a crucial element of their creative process. In the quiet of their minds, they found inspiration that led to groundbreaking works. When we give ourselves permission to explore our creativity without fear of judgment, we open the door to innovation and self-expression. Solitude can become a fertile ground for our imaginations, enabling us to cultivate ideas that may have otherwise remained dormant. Another powerful aspect of clarity and self-discovery in solitude is the opportunity to reevaluate our relationships. In the hustle and bustle of life, we often find ourselves caught up in social obligations and interactions that may not serve our well-being. When we step back into solitude, we can assess the quality of our relationships and their impact on our lives. Are our connections nurturing or draining? Are they aligned with our values and goals? Solitude allows us to reflect on these questions, helping us identify which relationships uplift us and which may be holding us back. This clarity enables us to cultivate healthier, more fulfilling connections while gracefully letting go of those that no longer serve us. The practice of solitude also encourages mindfulness. In a world that thrives on instant gratification and distraction, being present can feel like a challenge. Solitude invites us to slow down and engage with the present moment. Whether we're taking a walk in nature, enjoying a cup of tea, or simply sitting in silence, these moments of mindfulness allow us to reconnect with ourselves. We become more attuned to our thoughts, feelings, and sensations. This heightened awareness fosters a deeper understanding of our experiences, leading to greater clarity in our decision-making and interactions with others. As we cultivate clarity through solitude, we also discover the beauty of self-acceptance. In a society that often promotes comparison and competition, it can be challenging to embrace who we are fully. Solitude provides the space to acknowledge our imperfections and embrace our uniqueness. We learn that we are enough, just as we are. This self-acceptance fosters a sense of peace and contentment, allowing us to let go of the need for external validation. We become more confident in our choices and more resilient in the face of challenges. Additionally, solitude can serve as a powerful catalyst for personal growth. It is often during these quiet moments that we uncover new passions and interests. We may find ourselves drawn to activities we never considered or developing skills we never knew we possessed. This self-discovery expands our horizons, allowing us to explore new facets of our identity. As we engage with these newfound interests, we cultivate a sense of purpose and fulfillment, further enriching our lives. The journey of clarity and self-discovery and solitude is not without its challenges. We may encounter feelings of discomfort and restlessness as we confront our inner thoughts and emotions. However, it is essential to embrace this discomfort as part of the process. Growth often requires us to step outside of our comfort zones. By acknowledging our feelings and allowing ourselves to sit with them, we learn valuable lessons about resilience and self-compassion. These lessons become integral to our personal development, helping us navigate future challenges with grace and confidence. As we emerge from our periods of solitude, we carry with us the insights and clarity we have gained. We are better equipped to navigate the complexities of life, make informed decisions, and pursue our passions with intention. The self-discovery we experience in solitude becomes a guiding light, illuminating our paths as we engage with the world around us. Ultimately, the practice of solitude is a profound journey that invites us to explore the depths of our being. It encourages us to step back from the noise of the world, providing the space needed for clarity and self-discovery. In solitude, we confront our thoughts and feelings, reassess our relationships, and tap into our creative potential. We learn to embrace our true selves, cultivating a sense of acceptance and purpose. In a society that often celebrates constant connection and busyness, we must reclaim the value of solitude. It is a sacred space that nurtures our souls and allows us to connect with our inner wisdom. By embracing solitude as an integral part of our lives, we open ourselves to the transformative power it holds. Clarity, self-discovery, and personal growth await those who are willing to journey into the depths of solitude, inviting us to emerge with renewed purpose and a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. In the midst of life's hustle and bustle, where distractions abound and noise fills the air, there exists a powerful force that offers guidance and revelation, divine insight. This divine revelation is more than just a fleeting thought or a sudden burst of inspiration. It is a profound understanding that transcends our immediate circumstances and connects us to a greater purpose. Engaging with this divine guidance can be transformative, helping us navigate the complexities of life and make decisions aligned with our true calling. To embrace divine revelation, one must first cultivate a mindset that welcomes it. This requires a deep sense of openness and receptivity. Life can often create barriers that shield us from the clarity we seek. These barriers may take the form of doubt, fear, or even preconceived notions about how life should unfold. When we approach life with rigid expectations, we limit the potential for divine insights to penetrate our consciousness. Opening ourselves to the possibility that there is a higher intelligence at work in our lives invites a flow of wisdom that can guide us in ways we may not fully understand. Prayer and meditation serve as vital practices in establishing a connection with divine revelation. These sacred acts provide a space for quiet contemplation and reflection. In prayer, we seek guidance, pouring out our hearts and asking for clarity in our circumstances. Meditation, on the other hand, allows us to listen. By quieting the mind and tuning into the present moment, we create an environment conducive to receiving insights. This twofold approach, speaking and listening, aligns our intentions with the greater purpose unfolding in our lives. It is essential to recognize that divine revelation does not always come in grand, dramatic moments. Often it arrives quietly and subtly, woven into the fabric of our daily experiences. These revelations can manifest as a gentle nudge, a profound thought, or an overwhelming sense of peace regarding a decision we must make. The challenge lies in discerning these insights amidst the noise of our thoughts and emotions. Developing an awareness of how divine guidance communicates with us is crucial. For some, it may be through intuitive feelings. For others, it could be through synchronicities, meaningful coincidences that seem to occur with uncanny timing. As we cultivate this awareness, we begin to recognize that divine revelation often aligns with our core values and deepest desires. It resonates within us, affirming what we already know to be true at a soul level. This alignment can act as a compass, guiding us toward choices that bring fulfillment and joy. However, it is vital to approach these revelations with discernment. Not every thought or impulse that arises is divine guidance. It is essential to filter our insights through the lens of our values and the greater good. This discernment helps us navigate the often murky waters of life, ensuring that we remain anchored in our true selves. One powerful aspect of divine revelation is its ability to illuminate our paths during times of uncertainty. When faced with difficult decisions or challenging situations, we may feel overwhelmed, unsure of the next steps to take. In these moments, divine guidance can serve as a lifeline, offering clarity when we need it most. This clarity often comes as a sense of direction or an unexpected solution to a problem we thought was insurmountable. Trusting in this guidance can alleviate anxiety and instill a sense of peace, allowing us to move forward with confidence. It is essential to remember that divine revelation does not negate the importance of personal responsibility. While we may receive guidance, it is ultimately up to us to act upon it. This action requires courage and a willingness to step into the unknown. The path illuminated by divine insight may not always align with our expectations or desires. It may challenge us to confront our fears, break old patterns, or venture into uncharted territory. Yet it is often in these moments of discomfort that we experience profound growth and transformation. In addition to personal revelations, divine guidance can also manifest through the people we encounter and the relationships we cultivate. The universe often places individuals in our lives who serve as conduits of wisdom and support. These connections can provide valuable perspectives, encouragement, and insights that resonate deeply with our own experiences. Being open to receiving guidance from others enhances our ability to recognize the divine forces at work in our lives. This interconnectedness reminds us that we are never truly alone. We are part of a larger tapestry woven by a higher intelligence. Furthermore, divine revelation can lead to a deeper understanding of our purpose. Each of us is born with unique gifts, talents, and passions that contribute to the greater good. When we align ourselves with divine guidance, we tap into this purpose, allowing it to unfold in our lives. This alignment may manifest as a calling to serve others, create or innovate in ways that reflect our true essence. Engaging with this purpose infuses our lives with meaning and fulfillment, propelling us forward on our journeys. However, pursuing this divine purpose requires a commitment to self-discovery and personal growth. We must be willing to confront our limiting beliefs, release fears, and embrace change. This journey may not always be comfortable, but it is essential for unlocking our full potential. As we peel back the layers of our identity, we create space for the divine to operate within us, allowing our true selves to emerge. This process of self-discovery is ongoing. It invites us to continually seek clarity and understanding in our lives. It is also essential to acknowledge that divine revelation can sometimes lead to unexpected challenges. While we may receive guidance that feels aligned with our true path, it does not mean that the journey will be free from obstacles. In fact, challenges often arise as opportunities for growth and transformation. These challenges may test our faith, patience, and resilience. They invite us to dig deep within ourselves and tap into the strength and wisdom that resides within. Embracing these challenges with an open heart allows us to transform them into stepping stones toward greater clarity and insight. In moments of doubt or uncertainty, it can be helpful to revisit the experiences where we have felt the presence of divine guidance. Reflecting on past revelations and the outcomes they produce can serve as a reminder of the power of this connection. These memories become touchstones, anchoring us in the knowledge that we are guided and supported on our journeys. Moreover, as we cultivate our relationship with divine revelation, it is essential to practice gratitude. Gratitude serves as a powerful tool for amplifying our connection to the divine. By expressing appreciation for the insights we receive and the guidance we encounter, we create a positive feedback loop that encourages more revelations to flow into our lives. This practice also helps shift our focus from what we lack to what we have, fostering a mindset of abundance and possibility. Engaging with divine revelation is not a one-time event, but rather an ongoing journey. It requires commitment, patience, and a willingness to remain open to the mysteries of life. As we continue to cultivate this relationship, we learn to trust in the process and embrace the ebb and flow of guidance. We begin to recognize that every experience, every challenge, and every revelation is part of a larger tapestry that weaves together our unique story. In conclusion, divine revelation and guidance are transformative forces that offer us clarity, purpose, and direction in our lives. By cultivating an openness to this guidance, engaging in practices such as prayer and meditation, and embracing the challenges that arise, we deepen our connection to the divine. This connection illuminates our paths, helping us navigate the complexities of life with confidence and grace. As we journey forward, let us remain committed to seeking and embracing the divine insights that guide us toward our true purpose, knowing that we are supported and loved on this incredible journey of life. In the intricate tapestry of life, resilience stands out as an essential thread woven through the experiences of every individual. It is the inner strength that allows us to bounce back from adversity, to face challenges head on, and to rise above the trials that seek to diminish our spirit. But resilience does not exist in a vacuum. It is intricately linked to our dependence on the divine. This relationship fosters a sense of support, guidance, and purpose that empowers us to navigate the stormy seas of life with grace and fortitude. To understand the profound connection between resilience and dependence on the divine, one must first explore the nature of resilience itself. Resilience is not merely the ability to endure hardship, it is the capacity to transform adversity into growth. It is the power to adapt, to learn, and to emerge from difficult circumstances stronger than before. This quality is essential in a world where challenges are inevitable and setbacks can feel overwhelming. Life is full of uncertainties, health issues, financial struggles, relationship difficulties, and loss. Each of these experiences tests our mettle, pushing us to our limits and requiring us to dig deep to find the strength to persevere. However, the journey of building resilience is not a solitary one. Acknowledging our dependence on the divine opens us to a source of strength greater than ourselves. This dependence allows us to tap into a wellspring of wisdom and guidance that can inform our decisions and actions. When we recognize that we are not alone in our struggles, we create space for divine support to flow into our lives. This support may come in many forms: an unexpected opportunity, a word of encouragement from a friend, or a moment of clarity that illuminates the path ahead. To cultivate resilience, we must first embrace vulnerability. It is easy to view vulnerability as a weakness, but in reality, it is a cornerstone of strength. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we acknowledge our limitations and uncertainties. This admission opens the door to seeking support from the divine and others. Rather than relying solely on our own understanding, we become receptive to the guidance that surrounds us. In moments of vulnerability, we can turn our hearts and minds toward the divine, seeking solace and strength. This act of turning inward not only fosters resilience, but also deepens our dependence on a higher power that offers unwavering support. Faith plays a crucial role in this process. Faith is not a passive belief in the divine. It is an active engagement with the idea that there is a purpose behind every experience, even the challenging ones. It is the assurance that we are part of a greater plan, one that may not always be visible to us, but is always at work. This faith can be a powerful catalyst for resilience. When we trust that the divine has our best interests at heart, we become more willing to face adversity head on, knowing that we are supported by an unseen force. In moments of difficulty, it can be tempting to succumb to despair or to retreat into isolation. Yet, it is in these moments that cultivating a sense of dependence on the divine is most vital. This dependence encourages us to reach out, to seek connection, and to draw upon the support of our faith community. Whether through prayer, meditation, or fellowship with others, nurturing our spiritual connection helps fortify our resilience. It reminds us that we are not alone in our struggles and that we can find strength in the shared experiences of others. Moreover, resilience is often built through practice. Just as physical strength is developed through consistent exercise, emotional and spiritual resilience is cultivated through intentional practices that foster dependence on the divine. Engaging in regular practices such as prayer, meditation, and reflection allows us to center ourselves and reconnect with our source of strength. These moments of stillness and contemplation provide opportunities for divine insight to penetrate our minds and hearts. In the quiet, we can hear the whispers of encouragement and guidance that remind us of our inherent strength. Journaling can also be a valuable tool in this process. Writing down our thoughts, feelings, and experiences allows us to process emotions and reflect on our journey. In moments of challenge, journaling provides a space to articulate our struggles and to invite the divine into our reflections. This practice can help us identify patterns, recognize growth, and uncover the lessons hidden within our experiences. When we look back at our entries, we often find evidence of resilience and growth, reinforcing our dependence on the divine as a source of strength. The relationship between resilience and dependence on the divine is also evident in the way we respond to failure. Failure is often viewed as a setback, a sign of inadequacy. However, cultivating resilience shifts our perspective. When we understand that failure is a part of the journey, we begin to see it as an opportunity for growth. Rather than succumbing to despair, we can approach failure with curiosity, asking ourselves what lessons it has to offer. In these moments, we can lean into our dependence on the divine, seeking guidance and wisdom as we reflect on what went wrong and how we can move forward. In times of distress, it is crucial to remember that divine support is not always manifested in the way we expect. We may envision divine intervention as miraculous solutions or instant relief from our struggles. However, often the divine works in subtler ways. It may be in the form of insights that arise during moments of quiet reflection, the kindness of a stranger, or the strength we discover within ourselves when faced with adversity. Embracing this understanding allows us to remain open to the many ways divine support can manifest in our lives, enhancing our resilience in the process. As we build resilience through our dependence on the divine, it is important to recognize the role of gratitude. Gratitude acts as a powerful anchor, grounding us in the present moment and reminding us of the blessings that surround us, even amid challenges. By practicing gratitude, we shift our focus from what we lack to what we have. This shift in perspective fosters resilience. as it helps us recognize that we have the resources and support necessary to navigate difficult times. Moreover, expressing gratitude for the divine guidance we receive reinforces our dependence on this higher power, cultivating a deeper sense of connection. Our dependence on the divine also serves as a reminder of our interconnectedness with others. We are not isolated beings, we are part of a larger community of humanity. Building resilience involves not only nurturing our relationship with the divine, but also fostering connections with those around us. Support from friends, family, and community members can bolster our resilience, reminding us that we are not alone in our struggles. This interconnectedness creates a web of support that amplifies our dependence on the divine as we draw strength from both our spiritual connection and the relationships we cultivate. Resilience is often tested during periods of change. Life is a constant ebb and flow of transitions, some expected and others unexpected. Embracing change requires flexibility and adaptability, qualities that are nurtured through our dependence on the divine. When we face change with a sense of faith and trust, we can navigate the uncertainties with grace. This trust allows us to let go of the need to control every aspect of our lives, opening us to new possibilities and opportunities for growth. Moreover, cultivating resilience through dependence on the divine fosters a sense of hope. Hope is the belief that a positive outcome is possible, even in the face of adversity. When we place our trust in the divine, we cultivate hope, knowing that there is a higher purpose at play. This hope fuels our resilience, providing the motivation to keep moving forward even when the path seems unclear. It reminds us that challenges are not the end, but rather stepping stones towards something greater. As we continue to build resilience and deepen our dependence on the divine, it is crucial to celebrate our progress. Acknowledging the moments of growth and strength along the way reinforces our sense of accomplishment and encourages us to keep moving forward. This celebration does not have to be grand. It can be as simple as recognizing the small victories and milestones that mark our journey. Each step taken is a testament to our resilience and a reflection of the divine support that has accompanied us throughout. In the grand tapestry of life, the threads of resilience and dependence on the divine are intricately woven together. By embracing vulnerability, cultivating faith, and nurturing our spiritual practices, we strengthen our capacity to bounce back from adversity. As we navigate the challenges that life presents, we can lean into our dependence on the divine, drawing strength from this relationship. This dependence enhances our resilience, allowing us to rise above difficulties and emerge as stronger, more compassionate individuals. Ultimately, the journey of building resilience is a testament to the power of faith and the importance of recognizing our dependence on something greater than ourselves. As we continue to grow, let us embrace the divine guidance that leads us forward, trusting that we are never alone on this journey. With each challenge faced and each lesson learned, we deepen our connection to the divine and cultivate a resilience that empowers us to live fully, authentically, and with unwavering faith in the path ahead.